watching The Bass Guy Show. So I'm just messing about right now. I think I'm going to start doing random shows at night. Maybe there'll be a bit more viewers, getting to some more music and jamming. Thank you for posting stuff, Stefan. Like I said, just do it once in a while or whatever. You don't have to do anything, but thank you for doing it. And yeah, we'll finish up this jam. Happy Halloween.
Yeah.
So that's Larry testing out the equipment. Yeah, baby. Gentlemen, the one and only Frankie MacDonald. Frankie, what are you up to today?
I'm doing great so far. I was working at the Mayflower Mall back at 9 a.m. till 3 p.m. today in my area.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the one and only Frankie MacDonald live from Sydney, Nova Scotia. Frankie, I would like to wish you a happy Halloween.
Today, that means Halloween's on a Monday. That means I wish Bass Guy Show a happy Halloween. I'm doing great so far. I just sent you me as a vampire video.
I saw the vampire video. That's awesome. I'll make a clip and we'll show it on the clip, okay?
Yes.
So I have a new setup today. I've simplified things. Larry's been working around the clock and we have everything working. We have the live chat on the screen. So if you have any questions, we have Stefan in Slovakia here.
Hi, Stefan. I'm doing great so far in Slovakia.
What would you like to talk about today, Frankie?
I'm doing great so far, and I just did a video for the Gary Dino show back on Tuesday evening, and Gary Dino played me on the Gary Dino show.
Did you do any Halloween stuff?
I just did a vampire for the Gary Dino show too.
And I saw your video. It's my favorite video of the year. Frankie MacDonald facts about Halloween. How many have you done so far?
Lots of them. That means that I just did a video.
You've been on YouTube for 10 years, so that means you've done 10 episodes of Halloween.
11 years.
What if the guy turns his house into a nightclub on Halloween? What does that mean?
The guy goes inside the house, there's a bouncer at the door.
The guy goes, do, 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 do. Sir, open up the door. Then what happens?
The music going.
Yeah, do, 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 do. They're playing music loud and
There's
stuff
a bouncer at the door, where's that mean?
The guy's like, I live here. I'm the son. What's going on with my house? Where's my dad? He goes, son, your dad is busy serving drinks at the bar.
No, it's It's a bartender. It's not the dad. Dad turned
Okay.
the house a nightclub.
The dad is busy, like, just making sure everything's good. But the police come and they go, "Sir, are you the owner of this house?
Yes.
Is this a residential or commercial area?
Residential.
Put your hands behind your back. You're coming with me. You're under arrest, sir."
That means all the bartenders and the manager have to leave.
Yeah, they gotta leave. Everybody has to leave. Okay, closing time. The neighbors are looking, and there's bottles of pop all over the lawn and cigarette butts. What happens to the father? He goes to jail.
Yeah. Then the kid wakes up in the morning, he'll say,
"Mom, what happened to Dad? How come he turned our house into a nightclub?"
he flipped out.
He flipped out. He couldn't handle it. He took the family credit card. He painted the house black, put up a disco ball inside, made it all dark carpets and everything, and turned it into a nightclub, and the police arrested him, son. He couldn't take the lockdown anymore. And then the mother says, "Son,
The father and I are getting divorced.
we're getting a divorce, son." So don't be going turning your house into... But people did that, Frankie. This is one of your original jokes, but you showed me a video of people
Yeah.
actually turned their house into a nightclub for real.
What happens if somebody turned the host in the mental hospital? What does that mean?
Not good at all. Hey, Frankie, could you yell Halloween for me?
Happy Halloween, Space Guy Show!
There we go. We'll put that
Right
in the
now,
clip.
it's gonna bring lots of rain. New York City on Halloween night. That's where Compound Media is at.
Who's Compound Media, Frankie?
It's in New York City. Anthony Cumia. He owns the Compound Media in New York City.
I noticed. Okay, go on. Sorry.
Anthony Cumia runs he owns the Compound Media.
So you've been working on a lot of people's shows, and you talk to a lot of people. What's the typical day?
I know that guy, Anthony Cumia. He's a long-time fan of me.
Tonight's Friday. What's going to be happening in Sydney at the bars
Going
and
to
stuff?
dualies and things like this.
But it'll be Halloween, won't it?
Yeah.
All the kids will be dressed up as vampires. You got to stay away from the bad kids, though. You said
Especially teenagers.
they're smashing pumpkins, just like the
Like
band.
teenagers, like clowns.
There's too many clowns. Frankie. How
Like
about?
clowns.
Can you give us a weather report for places in North America for Halloween?
In Europe, too. Right now, in North America, it's supposed to get it's a decent temperatures. New York City's going to be changed to showers. And it's going to bring lots of rain in Vancouver, British Columbia on Halloween. And all across the snow in interior British Columbia. It's going to bring really cold temperatures in greater Vancouver and Halloween this year.
Thank you, Stefan.
And sometime after that, then the cold air is going to drive all the way down Los Angeles later on next week.
Just saying thanks to Stefan on the chat board, Slovakia.
And it got really cold weather going all the way down LA, California. That's where Trevor Garner, a.k.a. Trevor's Happy Hour, he lives in Orange County, California. He's getting really cold weather next week.
Thank you, Frankie. What's it going to be like in my area on Monday for Halloween?
In your area, it's going to be change to showers on Halloween.
Okay. Sorry, there's some technical things happening to my computer here. I need to get a new computer, don't I, Frankie?
Yeah.
The motherboard is aging.
It's an age of plastic processor.
Yeah, it's a scary computer. Have you watched any TV or film or movies or anything for Halloween yet?
Yes, did you hear about this? And I saw some of it already. And did you hear about that? And the weather all across South America, they're bringing lots of rain in Venezuela right now. Lots of rain in Venezuela is right now down South America. A lot of rain in Colombia and thunderstorms there. So is Ecuador and Bolivia. In northern Chile, in Peru and northern Chile, it's really, really, really windy and dry right now. It's really windy and really dry in northern Chile. They're getting sandstorms in Chile, and those, as say this time right now, Chile's getting a lot of sandstorms. Up around the southern Chile, they're bringing cold weather in southern Chile is right now. Then they got cold air driving all the way from Antarctica to Rio de Janeiro for Halloween this year.
Thanks, Frankie. And our weather here, Frankie, last week we had like 25 degrees. It was really, really, really hot. How come? Why was it hot in Montreal last week?
Up in the weather in Europe on Halloween. And then they're bringing lots of rain and wind in Europe, in England for Halloween. In Norway, Finland, Sweden, they're getting cold cool temperatures. They're getting warm temperatures up in Norway, Finland, Sweden on Halloween.
Sorry about
Then
the
it's going to turn
spike.
cold after a while. Moscow, Russia's getting colder temperatures in Moscow after on Halloween night too. And over in Tokyo, Japan, and Kyoto, Japan, Osaka, Japan, weather there for Halloween is there's a typhoon hitting the Philippines right now. That's the worst weather in the world. Typhoon's currently hitting Philippines. There's a storm hitting there right now. It's going to intensify. It's aiming towards. It's going to die out near before even reaching China.
The typhoons are the worst weather, right? That's extreme. What happened with Hurricane Fiona? How is Sydney?
Did a lot of damage in Nova Scotia. Ian did a lot of damage in Florida. It's going to get really, really hot in South Africa right now. Then it got really hot weather in South Africa. Lots of thunderstorms in Uganda, Congo, Zimbabwe, those places. You got Mozambique, Madagascar, La Reunion, and Mauritius Islands. And they're getting lots of hail in southeastern Australia. This is their tornado season, the hail season there right now. Bringing so much thunderstorms and hail on Halloween in Sydney, Australia. It's confirmed it's going to bring lots of rain in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil on Halloween night and the Tuesday. Same with Sydney, Australia.
Thank you for the amazing weather report, Frankie MacDonald. What kind of winter are we going to get? 2023.
Really bad winter all across North America, Europe, and Asia. Really hot summer in South America, Africa, and Oceania.
Is there a message you'd like to say out to all your friends for Halloween and what safety for kids and stuff?
Be very careful. Stay safe for Halloween all over the world. Don't go near any bad kids, especially teenagers.
Smashing pumpkins and throwing toilet paper. Remember they used to have a thing called Mat Night when we were kids? Mat Night was the day before Halloween, and people would go out and throw toilet paper on people's trees.
And did you hear about that? Just imagine that. Somebody turned to hosting a nightclub. What does that mean?
Means it's not good at all. And then the police would come and arrest the father, and he'd have to go do time, and then his son would visit him in jail. What happened, Dad?
Father and I are getting a divorce.
Frankie, I want to know, are you going out for Halloween? What do you do on Halloween night?
Dooley's is open on Halloween night.
So they have karaoke and a party and dancing and stuff?
That's on Saturday.
On Saturday, you have a Halloween party at Dooley's.
Monday's the same one at Dooley's. I got news for you. Just imagine if somebody turned to host an mental institution, then the police will show up and say, is this a residential or institutional? You say, residential, and say,
come with me, you're under arrest.
what's that mean?
He goes into the slammer, into the cell. Not jail, but into the jail cell. And then the wife has to pick him up and bail him out.
I and just hear for that. Just imagine somebody turned to hosting the daycare for kids. What's that mean? When a guy comes home from the bar in the daytime, when he comes home, say, "Oh my God, there's a lot of kids."
A lot of kids. What are all the kids doing here? Do you have a permit for this?
No.
No, you're going to jail. You're coming with me. Hey, Frankie. So if you go out tonight, there's probably going to be people wearing costumes and stuff like that. What is it like when you go out to Sydney in the bars and stuff and all that?
You'll see people dressing up as costumes and things like this.
And people want to get their photo. Hey, if you go out to Halloween or do any Halloween stuff at Dooley's, or you go out, can you make a short video for the Bass Guy show with people in costumes?
Yeah.
Do that for us, Frankie. That would be great. Did you have a good time today, Frankie?
I had a great time. Just imagine that. When there's somebody turned to host in the compound media in New York City, and guy comes to the Tacoma and say, "Oh my God, Anthony Comey is inside of somebody's house doing a podcast." What does that mean? How much trouble the owner of the house will be in?
Be in a lot of trouble. A lot of trouble. He'd have to go to the slammer probably.
What does that mean?
Not good at all.
Just imagine if somebody turned the house into the boxing ring, or Ryan Rosicki fighting against the guy from Germany inside somebody's house. When a guy comes home and say, "What's going on in the kitchen?"
What's going on in the kitchen here? This isn't a
Ryan
boxing
Rosicki's
ring.
fighting against that guy in Germany, and they got the referees, they got the ring guys.
So these are Frankie MacDonald's original jokes. I guess your world tour is on the back burner, or you're thinking about it still, or?
And did you remember that? Oh my God, Ryan Rosicki's fighting against that opponent from Germany in the kitchen. Then the owner will hope to say, "Oh my God."
Just in some guy's normal kitchen in a house, right?
They say, "Oh my God."
Oh my God.
How much trouble the owner will be in?
knock at the door. The police come in. They say, "Hey, why? There's a boxing ring in here. You guys making illegal gambling? Who's the owner of this house?"
The father.
The father. Have you got a permit for this?
No.
Put your hands behind your back. You're under arrest. Frankie, what is Halloween all about?
Tricks for trick-or-treating, things like this. Setting off fireworks.
Setting off fireworks in the toilet.
Just imagine if they had a quadrivalent vaccine for COVID-19. That means how many people be lining up? It's a quadrivalent vaccine. It's like 4 different versions of virus. What does that mean?
That means you end up like having like a million vaccines throughout your lifetime. Frankie,
That means, oh my God, the army had to be at the drugstore.
Frankie, we're running out of time, but I want to wish you a happy Halloween, and I hope you had a
Happy
good time.
Halloween, everybody, to the listeners to the Bass Guy Show. Best of luck to you. I'm Frankie. You're listening to Bass Guy Show.
Thank you, Frankie.
We're gonna stimulate some action, we're gonna get some satisfaction.